Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ryan Winkler coming to you from Cape Central High School as the Tigers are going to take on the Sikeston Bulldogs here in the second round of the SEMO Conference Tournament. As both teams lost yesterday, the Bulldogs lost to Dexter 9. Nope, sorry, that was Notre Dame. The Bulldogs lost to Jackson 11-1. And the Tigers lost to the Kennett Indians 12-1. And starting lineup for the Sikeston Bulldogs, Peyton Mitchell will lead things off as this one's popped up out into center field. First pitch, first out, as a pop fly is caught by Caden Chenoweth out in center. So one away. Luke Gadberry will step to the plate, batting second. Batting third, Barrett Stokes. First pitch is in there for a strike. Batting fourth, Connor Wicker. Batting fifth, Pierce Baker. Batting sixth, Rush Alt. The 0-1 is popped up high on the infield into foul territory. And Connor can't make the catch as he had to travel a long way down the third base line. It'll be a foul ball. No balls, two strikes. Batting seventh will be Connor Michael. Batting eighth, Keon Atkins. And batting ninth, Jamison Sifford. And on defense for the Tigers, Hayden Bowers in left field. Caden Chenoweth in center, Gavin Pittman in right. Braden Mead at third, Evan Hall at short, Aiden McGuire at second. Jathan Spain at first, behind the plate, Connor Poole. As this one's popped up out towards shallow right field, and it's going to be a foul ball. Connor Poole behind the plate and on the mound, Chapman Ogles. Ogles started the game with one pitch, one out. And he's ahead in the count. No balls, two strikes here with one away. Luke Gadberry at the plate for the Bulldogs. The 0-2 pitch is popped up, and it'll get foul out of play. The 0-2 pitch is a little bloop, and it'll get down into center field for a base hit. So a runner on first with one out here in the top of the first. We were supposed to start at 11 a.m. today. No, we were supposed to start at 10 a.m. today. And then the weather was coming, so we said we'll start around 11 probably, and then it rained. And it rained and rained and rained, and we finally got started here just a little after 1 o'clock. That one's in there for a strike. Throw down to second is a little high, so the runner's in there safely. It's an 0-1 count to Barrett Stokes. Ogles looks back at second, and that one is swung on and missed for strike two. 0-2 count here to Barrett Stokes. The 0-2 is high for ball one. One ball, two strikes. Barrett Stokes with a runner on second, Luke Gadberry, and one away. Ogles comes set, the 1-2 pitch. Runner goes, swing and a miss, throw down the third. And it's going to get out into left field, but not far enough away for Gadberry to advance. Two away with a runner on third.
Hey, we got two.
So Connor Wicker, cleanup hitter, will take ball one high. It is a 1-0 count. The 1-0 from Ogles is popped up into foul territory. It's going to get out of play. 1-1. That one's fouled back into the netting. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, that one misses for ball 2. Evens up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 will miss high for ball 3, so full count for Connor Wicker. And the 3-2 is popped up, and it's going to get back out of play.
Way to hang in there, buddy.
So 3-2 again. Runner on third, 2 down here in the top of the first. And a miss high for ball 4. So a runner on first and third here with 2 away. So Pierce Baker will dig in now. Right-handed hitter. The second baseman for the Bulldogs. First pitch is popped up and fouled back out of play. So no balls, 1 strike. As Ogles comes set, runner goes, and they got him. Well, they almost had. I thought they were going to try to maybe go for the pickoff, but they were keeping an eye on Gadberry over there at third base. Didn't want him to score just in case. So it'll be runners at second and third with 2 outs and an 0-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Ogles comes set, the 0-2 pitch. He swung on and missed, dropped third strike. Poole will throw it down to first, and they got him for the strikeout. So the Bulldogs will strand 2 as we go to the bottom of the first. No score between Cape Central and Sikeston. So bottom of the first, no score, and the lineup for the Tigers, Caden Chenoweth will lead things off, followed by Jathan Spain. Batting third will be Braden Mead. Batting fourth, Hayden Bowers. Batting fifth, Christian McNew. Batting sixth will be Connor Poole. Batting seventh, Gavin Pittman. Batting eighth, Chapman Ogles, and batting ninth, Aiden McGuire. Christian McNew is the DH for today. He's going to bat for Evan Hall. Defensively for Sikeston, in left field, Connor Michael. In center field, Keon Atkins. In right field, Barrett Stokes. On the infield at third, Connor Wicker. At short, Jamison Sifford. At second, Pierce Baker. At first, Peyton Mitchell. And behind the plate, Luke Gadberry. And on the mound today for Sikeston is the left-handed throwing Rush Alt. Southpaw will take the mound today for Sikeston as both teams try to get into the 5th place game for the SEMO Conference Tournament. They both lost yesterday. Sikeston fell to Jackson 11-1, and the Tigers lost to Kennett 12-1. Kennett will play Jackson. I think they're shooting for 2 o'clock as they have to try to get the field back in order over there at Jackson. We originally were going to play at Notre Dame as this one is foul down the third base line. We were supposed to play at Notre Dame, but the weather pushed it over here to Cape Central, and then we had to wait a few hours for the rain to pass by. The 0-1 to Chenoweth is in the dirt for ball 1-1-1. That one misses outside for ball 2-1. Chenoweth checked his swing. Thought about trying to take that one opposite field, but it's just a little too far outside for him. 2-1 misses for ball 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Tigers 8-18 on the season as Chenoweth will get first base.
Now playing first base, number 23, Jathan Spain.
Jathan Spain will try to move him around. Tigers 8-18 coming into this one. The Bulldogs 3-15. The Bulldogs had a little bit of a better stretch there at one point. They were 3-1 in their last 4 until they played Jackson. They beat Chaffee 14-2. Lost to South Iron in the first game 9-8. Runner goes, and Chenoweth will slide into second easily as he likes to take off or slide early. As the first pitch was a ball to Jathan Spain. So they lost to South Iron once, 9-8, then beat them 10-2, and beat Notre Dame on the 23rd, 10-4. That one's in there for a strike out the outside corner. And then, like I said, lost to Jackson yesterday, 11-1. This one's grounded too short. Picked up by Sifford. Throw to first. He's not in time. He's there safely. They call him safe at first.
Now up third base, number 17, Braden.
The runners at first and second. Runners at first and second. With nobody out, Braden Mead, first pitch, runner goes. Both runners go, and Spain will slide into second. And he's safe at second. So they both are safe. So runners at second and third. With a 1-0 count. I don't know about that call there at second base. I think Spain was beat. So the 1-0 pitch is in the dirt for ball 2. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, as Gadberry goes out and talks to Rush Alt out on the mound. Probably telling him to not worry about those other calls and just get the batter here. So 2 balls, no strikes. As Alt comes set. The 2-0 is popped up. Out towards center field. It's going to be caught by the center fielder with a diving catch. Chenoweth will tag up from third. What a play by Atkins out there in center field to make the catch. So a sacrifice fly will get the run in. And Spain will stay at second base with 1 away. First pitch here to Bowers is fouled off. It'll stay in play. It'll bounce over into the fence over there by the first base dugout. So no balls, 1 strike to Bowers. As Alt will look back at second. Bowers will show bunt, gets it down, back out towards the mound. A good bunt, throw to first is in time at first base. So 2 away, but it advances the runner over to third. So Spain at third now with 2 away. And Christian McNew will step to the plate. And that first pitch is going to be popped up out towards left field. And it's going to get down for a foul ball. So no balls, 1 strike here to Christian McNew. The 0-1 is popped up out into center field. Atkins chasing after it, and it's going to get down and bounce up against the fence. Spain scores, and McNew will be into second with a stand-up double. And it's 2-0 Tigers. With 2 outs, Connor Poole will step to the plate now. So McNew at second with 2 away. Alt looks back at second. First pitch to Poole is fouled off. Looks back at second, and that one is high. Ball 1, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike with McNew at second, 2 away. The 1-1 pitch is popped up on the infield. Calling for it is Baker, and he'll make the catch at second base. That'll end the first inning. The Tigers get 2 and lead 2-0 here over Sikeston. It'll be Rush Alt, Connor Michael, and Keon Atkins due up for Sikeston. Top of the second. I'm Ryan Winkler as the Tigers lead 2-0 here over the Sikeston Bulldogs. And Rush Alt, the pitcher for Sikeston, will lead things off and try to help himself out and get something going here in the second inning. As the Tigers got 2 runs there in the bottom of the first. As they had a sacrifice fly and a sacrifice bunt and then a double. As that one will miss for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1. And that one's fouled off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch from Ogles. Swung on and missed. Picked up by Connor. He'll throw to first, and it's in time. 1 away. So 1 away here in the top of the second. And Connor Michael will step to the plate. He's going to show bunt, pops it up right back to Ogles, who just has to basically take 1 step forward and make the out. So 2 away. That'll bring up Keon Atkins. First pitch will miss, ball 1. And now Atkins will call time as he steps out. That one's outside. 2-0. What? Well, it's a 1-1 count. That one's in there for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Oh, they said he didn't check his swing. He said he went around. I don't know if I agree with that either. That one's low and inside for ball 2, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, the 2-2 pitch. Is a hard bounce. Took a 1 hop over there near short, and it's going to get past Hall into left field for a 2-out single. And Atkins will be aboard for Jamison Sifford, the shortstop. First pitch is high, but they're going to call a balk. So runner at second. So that first pitch doesn't count towards the count. Chapman looks back at second. That one's outside for ball 1. Runner goes. Throw down to third, and it goes off the bat of the. It went right off the bat. And the run's not going to count. They're going to call batter interference for the third out. Uh-oh. No. So we're going to the bottom of the second with the Tigers leading 2-0 after they have thrown out the Sikeston head coach. We'll take a break. So back here, bottom of the second, as Gavin Pittman will lead things off here for the Tigers. So the call that was being argued was, that one's outside for ball one. The umpire said it was batter interference and that he was out as the ball hit the bat trying to throw down to third. As that one's outside for ball two, 2-0. Nope, called a strike. 1-1. 1-1 is popped up on the infield. Shortstop Sifford comes in and makes the catch. One away. And that'll bring up Chapman Ogles, the pitcher for the Tigers today. The problem was with that call, he never left the batter's box, as this one's grounded out to second. Baker will throw it to first, and it's in time. So 2 away. And Aiden McGuire will come to the plate, the number 9 hitter. So the ball went off the bat as Connor tried to throw it down to third. But he wasn't out of the box. He was still in the box, the batter, that is. So it shouldn't have been called, or he shouldn't have been out. As that's ball one here to McGuire. That one's outside, low and outside for ball two, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Outside for ball three, 3-0. 3-0 is outside, low and outside for ball 4, so runner on first here with 2 away. As we get back to the top of the lineup, Caden Chenoweth will step back to the plate. He walked in his first at bat. And he'll try to move McGuire around. Chenoweth has some speed behind him if he can get something in the outfield. Pickoff attempt over to first, and it's not in time. Back safely is McGuire. Alt will look over at first. Now the pitch to Chenoweth is low for ball 1. The 1-0 from Alt is low, ball 2. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. As Alt will come set. The 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3. Throw down to first. And now McGuire stuck between first and second. And they'll get the tag as he'll get picked off. And we'll go to the top of the 3rd. So no score in that inning for either team, so it remains 2-0 Central. We'll be back. So top of the 3rd as the Tigers lead 2-0 here over the Sikeston Bulldogs. And Peyton Mitchell will lead off for Sikeston as we're back to the top of the lineup for the Bulldogs. Mitchell is 0 for 1 with a flyout so far here this afternoon. The game was originally set to start at 10 a.m. And then when we got to Notre Dame, they decided we better wait. And then we noticed the rain was coming, so they said, let's just move it over to Cape now. And then we waited a few hours before the rain finally stopped, as that one's outside for ball 1. It rained all the way up until about 12:15. 12:15, 12:20, something like that. The 1-0 is outside for ball 2, 2-0. So 3 hours later, so the 2-0 count. Coach Leeser was asking the home plate umpire something. Two O's fouled off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tigers in their home orange jerseys with the white pants, and the Bulldogs, as this one's popped up out into the gap in right center field, it'll get down for at least a single. He'll round second as it goes up against the fence, and it'll be a double for Peyton Mitchell. So he'll lead off the inning by getting himself into scoring position right off the bat. Ogles will look back at second. First pitch. Popped up. Into foul territory. Spain will make the catch. He had to reach back to catch it, but he makes the catch in foul territory.
Number 17, Stokes.
So one away, and Barrett Stokes will come to the plate. Runner on second, one away. Ogles looks back. He'll look back again. He's going to show bunt, and he fouls it off the end of the bat. Back towards the backstop. You almost couldn't even hear it. It sounded like it just like skimmed right off the end of the bat. Back to the backstop. So no balls, one strike here to Barrett Stokes, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Ogles comes set, looks back at second. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Connor Poole taking a shot there after the ball bounced off the plate. So no balls, 2 strikes, as now we're ready to go as Stokes steps back in. That one will miss high for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 from Ogles, fouled off. Fouls it down the third baseline, so it remains 1-2. I don't know. I don't think I finished what I was saying. The Bulldogs wearing their black jerseys with those red sleeves and then white pants with the black pinstripes. Ogles looks back. Now the 1-2 is popped up. Chapman's going to call for it, and he'll make the catch. 2 outs.
Now number 18, Wicker.
So Connor Wicker. Oh, he walked in his first at bat. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1. Just misses for ball 1. 1-1. Just a little high, I guess. One ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2. And Ogles will step off. Oh, we got time called. I thought he stepped off, but actually Connor just called time, and he's heading out to the mound. So Ogles will come set now. And the 1-2 is outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with a runner at second, 2 away. The 2-2 popped up out in the foul territory, and it's going to get out of play. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mitchell on second. Connor Connor Wicker, like I said, walked in his first at bat. Trying to get something going here for the Bulldogs. And swing and a miss, struck him out. And that will end the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. It'll be the top of the lineup. Caden Chenoweth, Jathan Spain, Braden Mead due up for Cape Central as they lead 2-0 after 2.5. So bottom of the third. And Caden Chenoweth will lead things off here for the Tigers. He walked in his first at bat back in the first inning. He ended up scoring. As he was on base when that bunt attempt will go foul. He was on base. Braden Mead brought him in with a sacrifice fly out to center field. And then Hayden Bowers came in, moved Spain around, and then McNew hit a double and scored Spain. And that's how we have 2 runs here in a 2-0 lead. As that one will miss for ball 1, 1-1. Bounces in there before it really got to the catcher Gadberry back there behind home plate. The 1-1 strike, the 1-1 pitch. Will miss outside for ball 2, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And this one's popped up into foul territory. And it's going to get out of play. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kind of windy here. Wind picked up a little bit. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. With the bases empty, nobody out. The 2-2 popped up out towards center field. Atkins will reach for it, and he makes the catch as he was able to hold on to it as he fell backwards out there in center field right near the fence, and he will hold on to it for the first out. And that's going to bring up Jathan Spain, who's 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch here from Alt. He's fouled back off the mask of the catcher, Luke Gadberry. No balls, 1 strike as Alt comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 will be called a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Grounder out towards short. Scooped up by Sifford. Throw to first. Is in time for the second out.
Now number 17, Braden Mead.
So 2 away, and Braden Mead comes to the plate. He had that sacrifice fly back in the first inning. First pitch to Mead is outside for ball 1. The 1-0. That's going to miss low for ball 2. 2-0. Popped up into foul territory. And it'll end up being caught by first baseman Peyton Mitchell as he had to reach backwards to make the catch. And that will end the third inning. We go to the top of the fourth. Still 2-0 Cape Central. So top of the fourth, as the Tigers lead 2-0 here against the Sikeston Bulldogs, and Pierce Baker will lead it off. Baker is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Chapman Ogles with 3 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts so far here on the afternoon. First pitch is outside for ball 1. 1-0. One O's popped up into foul territory. It's going to get out of play. Oh, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is empty, nobody out. Top of the fourth. Tigers got 2 runs in the first inning. And we're remaining 2-0. We've gone 2-0 now for almost 3 straight innings. That's high for ball 2, 2-1. The 2-1 is outside for ball 3, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch popped up out towards center field. Chenoweth will get under it and make the catch. So 1 away here in the top of the fourth. That'll bring up Rush Alt, who struck out in his first at bat. Struck out on a dropped 3rd strike. First pitch for Moguls is outside for ball one. So a lefty matchup here. Is Alt bats left-handed, but also both starting pitchers left-handed here today, as Ogles is a left-handed thrower, as that one will miss high for ball two. Got two southpaws on the mound today for both teams. And the 2-0 will miss for ball three. 3-0. 3-0 pitch is outside. It's going to get away from Connor Poole. But Alt, no hurry to get down to first base, so he'll just take the base.
Now, number 2, Michael.
So Connor Michael will come to the plate now. Michael's 0 for 1 with a fly out. Pick-off attempt to first, and no tag applied as he was back in plenty of time. It'll miss outside for ball one, 1-0 to Connor Michael. Shows bunt down the first base line. Chapman will pick it up, flip to first, and they got him at first, 2 away. And that'll advance the runner to second.
Now, number 9, Atkins.
So Keon Atkins now, he's 1 for 1 with a single. Runner on second with 2 away, as Ogles will step off. Ogles with 4 strikeouts, only 2 walks. He's given up 3 hits. This one is hit down the third base line, and it's fair into left field. They're going to send the runner around third. Coming home, the throw, it was in plenty of time, but the ball got away from Connor Poole. And the run will score. It's 2-1. And Atkins will be safe at second base. So 2-1 now. Tigers leading by 1 run. That'll bring up Jamison Sifford. Sifford was called out on interference in his first at bat. With that bright pink bat as he swings and misses for strike 1. Jackson leads 3-0 after the first inning over Kennett. First, that one will miss for ball 1. 1-1. Somebody is standing in front of me. Oh, it's Rusty. 1-1. And it's hit out into center field, and it's going to be right to Chenoweth as he charges in and makes the catch to end the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Sikeston gets a run, and it's 2-1 Tigers. Hayden Powers, Christian McNew, and Connor Poole due up for Cape Central. First pitch to Hayden Bowers will miss for ball one. A 1-0 count. Bottom of the fourth, Bowers had a sacrifice bunt in his first at bat. That one will miss a little high and outside for ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. And Bowers, McNew, Poole due up here in this inning. And then if anybody can get on, Gavin Pittman. That one's outside for ball three. 3-0. That one hits the outside corner for strike one. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Bowers. And that one misses for ball 4. A runner on first with nobody out for Christian McNew.
Now, number 99, Christian McNew.
McNew 1 for 1 with a double. Bowers over at first base. First pitch is hit out towards left center field. There was a giant gap out there in left center field as it bounces up against the wall. Bowers is going to head for third. They're going to send him as he's around third, and he will score off the double. 2 doubles now for Christian McNew as Bowers scores from first base. And that brings Connor Poole to the plate here with nobody out. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. So McNew 2 for 2, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs. First pitch to Poole is popped up, and it's going to get out of play, foul ball. So 3-1 Tigers. They get that run back that Sikeston scored in the top half of the inning. Get their lead back up by 2. That misses high for ball 1, 1-1. Braden Mead is technically 0 for 0 as he had him a sacrifice fly, got an RBI. And then Christian McNew with 2 RBIs as he goes. Throw down to third is high and no tag is applied, and he's in there safely as it's a 2-1 count here to Poole. Two balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. Outside in the other batter's box for ball 3. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Popped up. Into right field. Right fielder Stokes will make the catch. And no tag from third. So they'll hold McNew at third base. And that's 1 away. And that'll bring Gavin Pittman to the plate.
Now, number 5, Gavin Pittman.
So Pittman is 0 for 1 with a fly out. And a runner at third here with 1 away. A chance to extend the lead. That one's in the dirt. Good block by Gadberry back behind the plate. Pittman shows bunt. He'll foul it off. 1-1. That was the play. It was a squeeze play as Pittman didn't pull back at all. That ball was out of the zone. He was going to try to bunt it no matter what. which when you put that squeeze play on, you've got to make contact with your bunt attempt. Otherwise, your runner's just dead to rights at home because he's going no matter what. 1-1. That'll be better than a bunt attempt as it's a little bloop over the shortstop into left field, and a run will score. Pittman with an RBI single makes it 4-1 with one away. And that brings Chapman Ogles to the plate. Ogles is 0 for 1 of the ground out, and he's got a chance to help himself out here. He can get on base and move Pittman around into scoring position. Malt will look over at first. He's going to show bunt, and it's missed, I think. And the ball popped up out of the glove of Gadberry. But Pittman wasn't going when he saw that the bunt attempt missed. He's going to show bunt, pull back, swing, and ground it out towards second. No play at second. They'll go to first. So wasn't a sacrifice bunt, but he still moves the runner into scoring position as Pittman will be safe at second.
Now, number 2, Aiden McGuire.
And Aiden McGuire walked in his first at bat. Will come to the plate. The number 9 hitter. As the Tigers have 2 down with a runner on second. And 2 runs here in this 4th inning. They lead at 4-1. That one's outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes here. As Alt is up to, I have him at 58 pitches here. I'll look back at second. The 1-0 is popped up, fouled back, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alt looks back at second. And the 1-1. Grounded over towards third. Bobbled by the third baseman. They try to make the tag. And he got there before. He got under the tag. And I don't think he was able to hold on to the ball either. So runners on the corners here with 2 outs.
Now, number 10, Caden Chenoweth.
So Caden Chenoweth will come to the plate now. The ground ball throw to first is in time for the 3rd out. And that'll end the 4th inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Tigers lead 4-1 here over the Bulldogs.
After 4. Number 5, Mitchell.
Peyton Mitchell will lead things off here in the top of the 5th as the Tigers lead 4-1. Peyton Mitchell is 1 for 2. He doubled in his last at bat. That one's in the dirt for ball one. Ogle's back on the mound for the Tigers. One-0 is swung on and missed for strike one. 1-1. The 1-1 popped up out towards the left field. Bowers will come in, get under it to make the catch. One away.
Now number 4, Gadberry.
Now the catcher, Luke Gadberry, will come to the plate. He singled in his first at bat and then flew out in his last plate appearance. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1. Called strike two on the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 is low and inside for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two is popped up out towards center field. Chenoweth will have to chase after it. That's going to get down and bounce up against the fence. That's at least a double. He's going to round second and go for third. And the throw is over. And he's going to end up staying at third as it went into the front of the third base dugout, Tiger dugout. So he'll stay at third base.
Now number 17, Stokes.
So Barrett Stokes will come to the plate now. 0 for 2. A runner in scoring position, 90 feet away. First pitch will miss for ball one. That one's high, ball two, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on third, 1 away. 2-0 is fouled off. So 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. As Ogles comes set. The 2-1. He's a chopper over towards short. They'll throw to first. Got him at first. Throw home is not going to be in time. And Gadberry will score as they get the second out.
Now number 18, Wicker.
So 4-2 now. As the first pitch is a strike to Connor Wicker. That one misses for ball one, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike two. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is fouled off. So it stays 1-2. The 1-2 will miss outside for ball two, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes with the bases empty, 2 away. And the 2-2 pitch is popped up out towards left center field. And Bowers will get under it to make the catch. So that will end the top half of the fifth. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Sikeston gets a run back, and it's now 4-2. And Jathan Spain will lead things off, followed by Braden Mead and Hayden Bowers. So bottom of the fifth, the Tigers lead 4-2, and Jathan Spain will lead things off here for Cape Central. He's 1 for 2. He's singled in his first at bat. First pitch here to Spain is in the dirt. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is outside for ball 2. 2-0. Malt still out on the mound. Up to 63 pitches. 2-0 pitch. Will we call the strike on the outside corner? 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch is popped up out towards left field. And getting under it is Connor Michael, and he'll make the catch for the first out. And he'll bring Braden Mead to the plate. Mead had himself a sacrifice fly, picked up an RBI, flew out in his second at bat. And the first pitch is going to be out into center field for a base hit. First pitch swinging, and a single for Braden Mead. So runner on first for Hayden Bowers. He had himself a sacrifice bunt in his first at bat, and then walked in his last plate appearance. So he is still 0 for 0. Mead leads off of first. Alt will look over. Bowers shows bunt, throw down to second. Is not in time as he's in there safely. The throw was in time technically, but the tag could not be applied, as it's a 1-0 count with a runner at second, 1 away. One-0 is in there on the inside corner for strike 1. Evens the count at 1-1. So Mead will lead off of second base. The 1-1 pitch. Low and inside for ball 2, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the 2-1 pitch. He swung on and missed for strike 2. 2-2. 1 on, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Tigers got 2 runs in the first and then 2 runs in the 4th. Sikeston got a run in the 4th and then a run in the top half of the 5th. That one's outside for ball 3, full count. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed for strike 3. As he got him to chase one outside for the second out. And that's going to bring up Christian McNew.
Christian McNew.
McNew's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles, and they're just going to actually intentionally walk him. So it'll be runners at first and second. They're not going to take a chance of him getting one out into the outfield again. So runners at first and second for Connor Poole. And Grant Skelton's going to come out. He's going to run for McNew.
That's intentional walk, number 43, Connor Poole.
So Grant Skelton will be at first, running for McNew, and Braden Mead on second for Connor Poole. Two on, 2 out. Poole has flown out twice. First pitch right back up the middle, and it gets through to center field. Mead's going to round third. He's going to hit home. They cut it off, throw to third. He is not in time, and the runner is safe at third base. Grant Skelton, then it'll be runners at first and third. 5-2. The runners on the corners. And Zade Hickey's going to come in and run now for Grant Skelton. So Hickey's going to be the courtesy runner. Skelton is actually the pinch runner.
Now number 5, Gavin Pittman.
As Gavin Pittman will come to the plate. He singled in his last at bat. As the Tigers get that run back, and now they're up by 3 again, 5-2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Alton will step off as he checked over there to first base. Now look at first, pickoff attempt to first. And he's back safely. No, it'll miss high and outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch outside, ball 2. Quick pickoff attempt down to first, and he's back safely. 2 balls, no strikes. Gadberry trying to get Hickey with a back pick. The runners on the corners here with 2 out. The 2-0 pitch. Misses outside for ball 3, 3-0. So Pittman will be taking this pitch as he is ahead in the count, 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Wilmot. Oh, okay. I'll call strike 1 on the outside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hickey leads off at first. Skelton over at third. And the 3-1 will miss outside for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded here with 2 out for Chapman Ogles.
Now number 19, Chapman Ogles.
Ogles is 0 for 2. As looks like Sikeston's getting somebody up, heading over to the bullpen to get ready to come take over. First pitch to Ogles, popped up. Out to shallow center field. Atkins will get under it, make the catch to end the 5th inning. So the Tigers strand the bases loaded. But they get a run and lead it 5-2 now as we go to the top of the 6th. Pierce Baker, Rush Alt, Connor Michael due up for Sikeston. So top of the 6th, Pierce Baker will lead things off for the Bulldogs. As the Tigers lead 5-2, and that first pitch is outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Will miss high for ball 2, 2-0. Ogles back out on the mound for the Tigers. I've got him for 82 pitches. And that one is low and inside for ball 3. Not much of a difference between the 2 pitchers as to start this inning, Chapman had 80 pitches and Alt finished that 5th inning with 79. That's in there for a strike as it's taken by Pierce Baker. Baker's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. So both pitchers pretty much throwing almost the exact same amount of pitches as that one will miss for ball 4. And it'll be a runner on first
Now number 3,
to start the 6th inning. First pitch is high, throw down to first. And no the tag was applied, but it's not in time. It's a 1-0 count. Pickoff attempt to first. He's back safely. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch is inside for ball 2, 2-0. Some activity in the Tiger bullpen as well as the Bulldog bullpen. The 2-0 pitch is popped up out towards right field. That'll get down for at least a base hit. He's going to round first. It rolls to the fence. He'll get 2, and he'll stop at second as the throw comes home. And the run scores. So it's 5-3. So Rush Alt helps himself out, gets a run in on his RBI double, and that'll bring up Connor Michael as we get time called, and Coach Leeser will come to the mound to talk to Chapman. And we're going to get a pitching change here for the Tigers. It's going to be Zach Dowdy. He'll come in and take over on the mound. We'll be back as we give Dowdy a chance to warm up. So Connor Michael will come to the plate as Zach Dowdy takes over on the mound for the Tigers. First pitch. It's in there for a strike called. Michael's 0 for 1. He flew out in his first at bat and then had himself a sacrifice bunt in his second plate appearance. He reaches for that one, grounds it over to short. Throw to first. He is not in time, and it is in there safely. And then sliding into third is Alt. And he's able to break up the play, and he is in there at third with runners at the corners and nobody out. That's going to bring up Keon Atkins. Atkins 2 for 2. A single and a double pickoff attempt to first. No tag applied.
Come on, Keon.
Runner goes. That one's in the dirt. No throw down to second. It's a 1-0 count as it's runners at second and third. Time called as Connor Poole will head out to the mound to talk to Dowdy. This one's popped up out towards left field. Bowers will make the catch. Tagging from third is Alt. And the run will score, and it's 5-4. So Michael stays at second. And it'll be a runner at second with one away. Jamison Sifford Gifford is 0 for 2. First pitch, runner goes. That's inside. And Connor can't hold on to the ball as the runner will advance to third. Jackson leads Kennett 5-1 going to the bottom of the third. They started their game later than us here at Cape Central. That one swung on and missed for strike one. So it's 1-1. A one hopper picked up at short, throw to first is in time for out number 2 as Michael stays over there at third base.
Come on now, right here.
And that brings up Peyton Mitchell back to the top of the lineup. He's 1 for 3. Good block there by Connor Poole. It's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Ooh, that's going to run inside. And it gets a piece of Peyton Mitchell. And it'll be runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Get the hitter.
So 2 on, 2 out. Dowdy comes set, the 2-0. Sorry, not the 2-0. First pitch will miss for ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 is a hot shot foul down the third base line. An 0-1 count, or 1-1 count, sorry, with runners at the corners. The 1-1 pitch is in the dirt for ball 2, 2-1. The 2-1. Called strike 2 on the outside corner as the runner will take second base. Mitchell steals second, and it's runners at second and third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. The 2-2. Grounder out towards short, and it gets past Hall into short or into center field, and a run scores. 2 runs will score, and the Bulldogs now lead 6-5. They've scored 4 runs here in the top of the 6th inning.
Now number 17, Stokes.
So Gadberry at second after getting a 2 RBI. Well, he got a single, but then took second on the throw. The runner on second with 2 outs. That one's outside for ball 1. Runner goes. This one's popped up. Foul territory, and it's going to get into the bleachers. Foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch. It's outside. Ball 2, 2-1. Good job by Connor Poole back behind the plate as he was able to keep that one in front of him and keep the runner at second base. Two-one pitch. Is a base hit out into left field, rounding third. Heading home is Gadberry, and the throw will not be in time, even if Meade would have tried to throw home, it wouldn't have been in time. So it's a RBI single for Stokes, and it's 7-5. We have a meeting on the mound here for the infield.
Now number 18, number 8, L18, Wicker.
So Connor Wicker will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2. First pitch. He's fouled off. He tried to say it hit me, but offered at it, so it's going to be a strike. Ground ball over towards first, and it'll be picked up. Nope, knocked down. Throw to first is not in time, and it's runners at first and second with 2 out.
Now number 8.
So 2 on, 2 out. Pierce Baker at the plate, 0 for 2. Pop fly, and it's going to get out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball over towards first. Picked up by Spain. He'll take it, step on the bag for the third out, and we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. The Bulldogs get 5 runs in the 6th and now lead by 2, 7-5. And Aiden McGuire will lead things off, followed by Caden Chenoweth and Jathan Spain. Bottom of the 6th, Aiden McGuire will lead things off here for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. He reached on an error in his first at bat. he reached in an air in his last at bat, and he walked in his first at bat. First pitch is outside for ball one. Rush Alt back on the mound, 80 pitches. That was pitch number 80. The 1-0. Called a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch is popped up, and it's going to be foul down the right field line. 1-2. A 1 ball, 2 strikes as McGuire steps back into the plate box to the plate. Man. Ground ball back up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field. And it'll be a leadoff single for McGuire. And we'll go back to the top of the lineup here for Caden Chenoweth. Chenoweth is 0 for 2. Flew out and grounded out. As we get time called. And they'll have the meeting out on the mound. It looks like we're going to get a pitching change for the Bulldogs. So Rush Alt will come out of the game. We will step aside and give the new pitcher a chance to warm up here as the Tigers trail 7-5 here in the bottom of the 6th. So Caden Chenoweth will take over as Peyton Mitchell takes over on the mound. And James Lapierre will come in for Rush Alt and play first base. Runner on first pitch. Chenoweth grounds it to third. Throw to second. And he gets away from the second baseman as he slipped on the wet turf out there. Out at the bag, and runners on first and second now. And Jathan Spain will come to the plate, 1 for 3 with a single, ground out and a fly out. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. He's called a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one one's outside. It's going to get away from catcher Gadberry. Both runners will move up. And it's a 2-1 count. So both runners in scoring position now for Jathan Spain. And the 2-1 pitch is called a strike. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mitchell comes set. 2-2 is outside. A good job by Gadberry back there behind the plate. He almost just dove completely out into the other batter's box to block that one from getting away and keeping those runners at second and third. The 3-2 is fouled off. So Spain doing a good job to protect the plate here. And the 3-2 count. The 3-2 pitch is outside for ball 4. So bases loaded with nobody out for Braden Mead, who singled in his last at bat.
Now number 17, Braden Mead.
First pitch to Mead is swung on and missed for strike 1. A 1 count, the 0-1. It's hit back up the middle, and it gets over the second baseman's head into center field. 1 run will score. Here comes Chenoweth. He'll score. The game tied at 7, and now there's nobody at first as Mead rounded first, head for second, but Spain was staying there. But no, it doesn't matter because nobody covering the bag, so he just has to basically beat Lapierre back to first base, and he does. So a 2 RBI single for Braden Mead. It ties the game at 7. A big clutch hit there for Braden Mead. And now Bowers at the plate. He'll swing and miss at the first pitch, as he's trying to make some contact and find himself a little green as well out there in the outfield. The 0-1 is outside, and it gets away from Gadberry. Throw down to third. Was kind of, oh no, it got past the third baseman. I was going to say it almost was in time, but no tag. But that's because the ball got away from the third baseman. Runners at second and third with nobody out. A 1-1 count here to Bowers. The 1-1 pitch. He's called a strike on the outside corner. 1-2. The 1-2. That'll miss outside for ball 2, 2-2. Get out. That one will miss for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count here. This one's popped up out towards left field. Catch is made. Tagging from third is Spain, and they make the tag on Spain. They get 2 outs there. Mead will take third. So 2 outs off the pop fly from Bowers. As that was a pretty good throw there by the left fielder, Connor Michael, as they're going to intentionally walk McNew again. It'll be runners at the corners with 2 away, game tied at 7. And Connor Poole will step to the plate. First pitch in the dirt. It's going to get away from Gadberry. So McNew will take second base. So runners at second and third. The 1-0. He's in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 is outside for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 pitch. There's a little bit of a movement on that pitch as he pulled a buckle a little bit. And it's 2-2. The 2-2. And he got him again with the breaking ball. Strike 3, and we'll go to the top of the 7th. With the game tied at 7.
After 7, Sikeston and the Capers supply.
So top of the 7th, as the Tigers and the Bulldogs are tied at 7. James Lapierre will lead off for Sikeston. Let's see. Nope, Rush Alt will still bat. He's going to be he came out of the game, but he's the DH now. He went from pitcher to designated hitter.
Now leading off for Sikeston, number 3, Alt.
So Rush Alt 1 for 2 with a strikeout, a walk, and a double. And Dowdy back on the mound for the Tigers. First pitch will miss for ball 1.
Come on now, make your pitches.
Dowdy comes set. The 1-0 popped up out towards right field. Pittman will chase after it. It'll bounce and go up against the fence. Alt into second with another double. Yes, he's doubled 2 at-bats in a row now. And a runner in scoring position here in the top of the 7th for Connor Michael. And we'll get time called. Coach Leeser making his way out to the mound. And we'll get a pitching change for the Tigers. And coming into pitch will be Zaid Hickey. So we'll take a quick break as he warms up. So Zade Hickey actually is not going to pitch. It's going to be Evan Hall. Hickey will come in. He'll take over at first as they move Braden Mead over to short. Spain will go across from first to third. And Hickey takes over at first base for Jathan Spain as Evan Hall takes over on the mound with a runner at second and nobody out here in the top of the seventh.
Now number 2, Michael.
And Connor Michael at the plate, 1 for 2. He singled in his last at bat. As Connor Poole will head out to the mound, he's going to talk to Hall for just a second. Now he's on his way back. So runner at second, nobody out. And we're ready to go here again. Hall will look back, and this one's going to be popped up, fouled back into the net.
Boy, Evan.
Time called for something out there. Hall looks back. The 0-1 is outside for ball 1, 1-1. One pitch here from Hall as he looks back. Will miss for ball 2, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. 2-1's popped up on the infield. Hickey's going to call for it. Make the catch. 1 away.
Now number 9, Atkins.
Keon Atkins now. He's 2 for 2 with a single and a double. And he had himself a sacrificed fly in his last at bat. Hickey will play in on the infield just in case he decides to try to bunt. That one will miss for ball 1. Looking back at second base, and now the 1-0 pitch. He's a little high and outside for ball 2, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes.
Go, Evan.
And we'll get time called by Atkins. Two O's grounded over towards third. Spain will knock it down, but it gets away from him, so the runner's at first and second. As he
Are you not hurt?
Now number 1, Sifford.
dove to try to keep it from getting to the outfield, and it ended up going off of him towards short. And Meade had moved over to try to back him up. So runners at first and second with 1 out. And the first pitch is low for ball 1 to Jamison Sifford, who's 0 for 3. The 1-0 pitch is fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike 2, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hall comes set, the 1-2. Is outside, ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 on and 1 out. Here in the top of the 7th, game tied at 7. Tigers got 2 runs in the first, and Sikeston got 1 back in the 4th. And then the Tigers scored 2 in the bottom of the 4th. Both teams scored a run in the 5th. And then the Bulldogs scored 5 runs in the top of the 6th. The Tigers got 2 in the bottom of the 6th to tie it back up at 7. That one's fouled back into the net, so it'll stay 2-2. Braden Mead picked up 2 big RBIs in that bottom of the 6th. He's the one that drove in those 2 runs to tie the game. And this one's fouled again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sifford 0 for 3. Hall comes set. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 2 down here in the top of the 7th.
Now back to the top of the order, number 5, Mitchell.
And we get back to the top of the lineup now. Peyton Mitchell. He's 1 for 3. He's flown out twice, had a double, and then he was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. First pitch popped up and fouled out of play. The 0-1 in the dirt, good block by Connor. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 on, 2 out. The 1-1 is in there. Strike 2 called on the inside corner. 1-2. And time called. One, 2. It's low, ball 2. Evens it up, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 out. Two, hit back towards second, knocked down by McGuire, but he can't hold on to it. And now a run's going to come around and score as the Bulldogs take the lead by 1. The runners at first and second. With the Bulldogs leading 8-7 here, 2 outs. So that one will miss for ball 1. Winnow pitch is inside. It's going to go off the glove of Connor Poole. And both runners will advance. Runners at second and third. Two balls, no strikes. Runners at second and third. 2 out. The 2-0. He's in there for a strike. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. He's popped up. Out towards center field. And Chenoweth will make the catch. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Tigers down by 1, 8-7. It'll be Pittman. I think it's going to be Pittman, Hickey, and McGuire due up for the Tigers. It all depends on who came in for who with Ogles. But we'll be back. So bottom of the 7th, and Gavin Pittman will lead things off. And it'll be Zade Hickey on deck, followed by Aiden McGuire. So Pittman is 1 for 2. Walked in his last plate appearance. He's got a single on the day. And let's wait for the music to stop. There we go. First pitch is chopped foul back down the third base line. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1-2 Pittman. Popped up out towards left field. Backing up towards the fence is Michael, and he'll make the catch. So 1 away.
Now number 9, Zade Hickey.
And now Zade Hickey will step in for his first at bat. First pitch to Hickey is low for ball 1. Jackson leads 5-1 after the 5th inning. Pop fly out towards center field, and Atkins makes the catch. A diving catch out there in center field for the 2nd out. Holy cow. That was a heck of a play out there by Keon Atkins in center. And there's really not much you can be. You can't be too upset at yourself if you're Zade Hickey is. You basically did everything you could, and Atkins just put in everything he had to make that catch. As Aiden McGuire will come to the plate now with 2 away. And the first pitch is inside for ball 1. The Tigers down to their last out. McGuire's 1 for 2. He singled his last at bat. And a chopper over to short. Picked up by Sifford. Throw to first is in time. And the Bulldogs win 8-7. And they'll play for 5th place now tomorrow against the winner of Notre Dame and New Madrid County Central. We'll go straight into the post-game show for Sikeston. Luke Gadberry. He was 3 for 5 with 2 singles, a triple, and 2 RBI. Barrett Stokes was 1 for 4 with a single and 2 RBIs. Connor Wicker 1 for 3 with a single. Rush Alt was 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and an RBI. 1 for 3 was Connor Michael. Keon Atkins was 3 for 3 with 2 singles, a double, and 2 RBI. And Rush Alt went 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, all were earned. Struck out 1, walked 5, gave up 7 hits. And then Peyton Mitchell, who ended up getting the win, he pitched 2 innings, gave up a run, it was unearned. Struck out 1, walked 2, 1 hit. And then for the Tigers, Braden Mead was 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 3 RBIs. Christian McNew 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and 2 RBI. Connor Poole 1 for 4 with a single and an RBI. Gavin Pittman 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. And then Aiden McGuire was also 1 for 3 with a single. Pitching, Ogles went 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, all earned. 6 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Dowdy went an inning, gave up 4 runs, 3 were earned. No strikeouts, no walks, 5 hits. And then Evan Hall pitched an inning, gave up 1 run, 1 strikeout, 1 hit, no walks. So that does it here for, oh no, actually he did, the run was unearned for Hall as the, no, it wasn't an earned run, I'm sorry. So at 8-7, the Bulldogs win. They'll play the 5th place game. The Tigers will play Monday at 11 a.m. against the loser of Notre Dame and New Madrid County Central. So that'll do it for me here for this one. We'll see you on Monday for the game between the Tigers and New Madrid or Notre Dame. 11 a.m. Kappa Hall. We'll see you then.